Hello, it's Glenn Walford here again from franchisebuyer.com.au and at the National Franchise Conference here on the Gold Coast, and I'm sitting here with two wonderful gentlemen, one by the name of Darryn Macauliffe and also Anthony Sullivan here from FRANData. G'day gents, how are we doing?
Very well, thanks Glenn. Very well.
Excellent, excellent. So I've just sat in on a session here that I wanted to tell all the subscribers to Franchise Buyer about, but first of all, you guys have done something fairly recent here in Australia. You've started up, you've got a business called FRANData. Can you tell us a bit about it, Darryn?
Yeah, so FRANData is new in Australia. It's about objective and information reporting for the franchise sector.
Yep.
It's really about helping brands to differentiate themselves and to stand out in what's a crowded and often confused marketplace.
Yeah. So it's really to grab hold of the data that they have to enable them to do that?
Yeah, the data flows through to the information, and that actually lets us profile the brand and to make sure that those brands with good standards can evidence that to key stakeholders.
Excellent, excellent. And that's FRANData, but another exciting thing, and the reason why I really want to jump on, you see the room's a bit empty, but because everyone's left, I just sat in on a session about unlocking funding for franchisees, which was really pretty exciting, I think, for the franchise market, because a lot of people are often talking about troubles getting funding and all sorts of things about getting approved for loans to buy their franchise.
Yes.
And you guys have been working on a solution.
Yeah.
So Anthony, can you tell us about that?
Well, as well as being a director of FRANData, I'm also a partner of Lawler Partners, which is a chartered accounting firm.
Yep.
We have a lot of inquiry around how we can assist clients in accessing funding.
Yep.
As a consequence of that, we've been working with FRANData and another organisation called CapFact Limited, which is a non-bank financial institution. Those two entities have partnered up, whereby FRANData will produce a bank credit report, of which CapFact will rely on and hopefully put them in a position to be able to provide funding to those franchisors that are successfully accredited.
So it's another accreditation process over and above, or in addition to the normal banking accreditation process, that gives access to other funding. Is that right?
Well, it'll help the normal bank accreditation process. Banks will never outsource all their risk assessment, but it's a very laborious process for them. So as a sector, there's challenges for them to maintain their current level of accreditation. Well, there's challenges for franchisors to actually get new accreditations when they don't have them already. So what we're doing here is actually letting the banks go to almost a process of validation of a lot of the information we do, so significant efficiency gains for them, which means that they can actually consider applications on a case-by-case basis, even if they don't have a full accreditation program. The benefit for the franchisor is that bank credit report. They can actually authorise that to be provided to all of the banks, not just the one or two that they may be fortunate enough to have accreditation with. They can also authorise us to provide that in a confidential manner to other new sources of finance, like CapFact, right? So the benefit is the franchisor is not reliant on a central area to have to produce the information from start to finish.
Great, and this is great for franchisees, potential franchisees.
That's right. I think the big change in the sector is going to be that through FRANData, there's going to be more information available, which has allowed alternatives to open up in the funding space. So funding is all about risk assessment. The more information you have, the more accurate you can be around risk assessment. So FRANData is bringing more information to the stakeholders in the industry, which is allowing alternatives across funding in particularly, but a whole range of aspects within the franchising industry.
Excellent. Great work, boys.
Thank you,
Darryn. Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you, Glenn.
Anthony, thanks,
Glenn.
mate.
Cheers.
Right. That's Glenn again from franchisebuyer.com.au, and we'll see you soon. Great, guys.
Thank you.
Perfect. I'll send you a link to that as well.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Did I give you a